What up, guys? It's Matty Mish here. It's a nice 65 degrees here in Arizona this morning, finally getting down to the holiday season, the cooler weather. I love it, and we're here at Desert Ridge to do the Halloween event for Pokemon Go. They just released a Halloween event, so we're going to go ahead and get the app opened up here. And as you can see, we got the new loading screen here. And what we will be doing today is we're going to be taking on the special research. So we'll go ahead and click Professor Willow down here. Oh, Matty Mish, you've dropped by just in time. As I was out on my regular walk one evening, I stumbled upon an odd stone. Something told me to bring it back to my lab for further research, and ever since then, strange things have been happening. Papers shifting around, water glasses tipping all by themselves. When I tried to use my computer to research it, I got an error message with the number 108 flashing. Matty Mish, can you help me gather some data on the nearby ghost-type Pokemon? I have to believe we can solve these spooky occurrences with science. So here it is, a spooky message 2019 step 1 of 3. We have to catch 10 ghost-type Pokemon. It looks like we've already made one of 8 great throws, and we have to use 108 berries to help catch Pokemon. So looking here, there's 4 ghost-type Pokemon, but before I do that, I do want to get rid of some of the Trapinch from Community Day. I did scan all of these to see if any were good for PvP, and they weren't, so we're just going to go ahead and get rid of all these. Since these are the lowest IV ones I have, we'll just go ahead and get rid of these since I won't be powering them up since none are good for PvP. And we'll transfer 31. And we get 62 candies because of the Halloween event. And we're going to go ahead and get our 7-day streak spin. Nice, and we get a 10k egg, a sunstone, a gift, some berries that'll help us with this research. And I'm gonna drop a star piece. And we'll go for the Duskull first. Oh, I didn't want to throw it over there. Oh, good, it goes back to the middle. We'll try to get a great throw. Got to great, so that'll be 2 out of 8 on the great throws. And then that'll be 1 berry. Unless it pops out, and I'm not really worried about them popping out as long as they don't run. That way we get another shot at using the berry on them. Missed a throw there terribly. And we got the great throw again, so we should be at 3 of 8 for great, and then 2 berries. And the Duskull fled. So we got 2 berries, and we got 3 great throws. So we'll go for, and that Duskull is a ghost type, so I was kind of hoping we'd get that. And then we'll go for a Ghastly here. Also, since my last video, we were able to hit level 40. We did get a shiny Mewtwo. I was sick that day, went out and did 9 raids to get one while sick. I did try to record, but with me being sick, it just didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. I wonder if we need a great throw as a curve, or if I just get one, if that would be fine. Shut it down, so I'm at 4 berries and 2 ghost types. And it looks like there's one more ghost type here. Let's see if I could get it to jump out a couple times by using a Nat berry. Got the great throw. And it looks like since Desert Ridge isn't really, I don't want to say popular, it's not really, I guess active would be the best word to say. There's not many people here with it being so early in the morning. So I think that's why the spawn rate isn't as good as it usually is for the community days. But we should still be able to get this research done. And I don't know why I can't get a great throw on the Shuppets. And then even though Sudowoodo and Natu aren't ghost types, we're still going to go ahead and get these just for the get some berries on them. Natu is down, and then if nothing else pops up, we'll go ahead and get Sudowoodo. And I do know Sudowoodo is difficult to catch. He does break out a lot, and we should be able to get some great throws. So maybe he could. Oh, I forgot to bury him too. And of course, the one time I need him to break out, he stays in on that first try. So it looks like on the nearby there are two ghost types that we don't have. One's a Yan Mask, and then the other one looks like Duskull, but I'm not sure what it is. And then there's a Drifloon raid going on, so we might, probably we won't hit that up. And then maybe if people are around, we'll go ahead and do that legendary Dark Eye raid. But there's nothing else here in the area for now, so we're going to go ahead and spin the stop one more time while it's active. We will go in and incubate some of the eggs we have. Probably won't hatch any of these today. But I'm using regular incubators on the 5, so they hatch around the same time that the 10K hatches. That way we could go ahead and use a star piece and get some extra stardust. Because I am pretty close to the 6 million. We're about 41,000 away, so we're getting close there. But we're going to go around Desert Ridge, see where the next good spawn point is, and as soon as we get there, we'll be back with you guys. What up, guys? So we already found our next spawn point. There's 3 ghosts here. I think we still need about 4 though. Unless there's a new one there too that might be a ghost. And then if you look into our research, we were able to get the 8 great throws. And then we were able to get up to 32 berries while looking for the next spawn point. Thanks to a fight I had with a Murkrow, it took me 10 tries to get it in, so that really helped. So we're gonna go ahead, and it looks like we'll start with the Ghastlies here. And now that we don't need to do great throws, it'd probably be best to try to not get any sort of nice, great, or excellent. That way there's a hope that they could break out at least once or twice. Because the main thing is making sure we get these berries in, trying to get to 108. And that gets us to 5 ghost types. Oh, I did get a 98% IV Growlithe on my way over here, so now I have a 100% and a 98%. And it looked like the other Ghastly and the other, the new Pokemon we would have registered to the Dex disappeared, but it's alright, they might come back. That was only a 24 CP Mischievous. And the Ghastly came back, so that should get us to 7 ghost types. And it's a high CP, so hopefully it'll jump out a couple times. I'd like to catch this one instead of having it run because we do need the 8 ghost type Pokemon, and this should get us to 7. And then once we get to the 8, all we really, once we get to the 10, all we really have to do is just make sure that we get nice. We'll keep this one. Once we get to the 8, we really just need to make sure that we get the berries in, which is going to be easy. Just pretty much just catch all the Pokemon we could find, throw a berry at it, and just chip away at that 108. But we do need 3 more ghost types. And there's nothing spawning here. Let's see if we throw a lure in. I threw a lure over by this the Medici Pizza Stop, which is actually turning into a breakfast bar this fall. Another Growlithe comes out, so we'll go ahead and catch it. Throw some berries at it. Breaks free and run, but we still get the berry credit for it, and it wasn't a ghost type, so that's alright. And we got the 98 earlier. So we'll chip away at the berries, and then once we find a spawn point with 3 ghost Pokemon, we'll get back with you guys. What up, guys? So we're here and we're about ready to finish up on step 1 of the Halloween research. The last clip that I did actually didn't save, and got our 8th Great Throw, our 10th ghost Pokemon, and we were able to get our Pokedex Edition Yan Mask, so I'm a little upset that it didn't save. But we're about to finish step 1. We have this 2km egg hatching here, so we'll go ahead and see what it is. Nice, and it's a Charmander. Charmander is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I'm alright with that, even though I have a bunch. IVs aren't that great, but that's alright. And there's not many Pokemon here. I was hoping there'd be enough for 6 more berries, but we'll see if some of these break out. I'm not going to aim for good throws. I'm just going to aim for something that'll hopefully make them break. So far it doesn't seem like we're gonna luck out. Yeah, the Shuppet went away. I do have some research Pokemon here. And good, this one doesn't have a berry on it yet, so we'll go ahead and catch this. Hopefully it'll break away. That's why I'm trying not to get a nice excellent or great on it. But that one stays on the first try. Brings us to 104, so we only need 4 more berries. Trying to get that Shuppet that's on that Team Rocket guy. What if I actually spin it here? Will that make a difference? Well, it looks like that Shuppet's going to give me a problem, so instead of messing around with it, we'll just go back into the research. And this one doesn't have a berry on it either. And this one stays on the first try, and I believe that'll get us to 105. Yes, it does. So we only need 3 more, getting so close. Still can't get the Shuppet. And that's all we had in the research. Can I lure a Rocket Stop? See if we could get 3 more out of this lure here real quick. that time we actually got it, but the collection is full. So we'll get rid of this Booneri. We'll get this Poochyena, and then there was a Murkrow. So we should be able to finish it here. Even if all the Pokemon stay on their first try, we should finish it here. And this Poochyena does, so that's at 106. And then we only need 2 more. And we get to Shuppet finally. And then the Murkrow might be a battle, but if this Shuppet, if the Shuppet, it does stay, so we only need 1 more. So I'm just going to go ahead and use a good ball on that Murkrow. $1,023 CP, so I'll use a Great Ball. I mean an Ultra Ball. And this is our second one. I'll use one of these. Alright, but I don't want to keep messing around with you. Took way too many balls just to try to get it, but let's hope it stays on the first try. And it does, so that gets us to the 108 berries. So we are complete with the Halloween research. And we'll just go for this Drifloon while it's here. Ghost Pokemon, so we'll go for it. Plus it has a chance to be shiny. Unfortunately this one isn't. Drifloon is down. Helps out with some of the regular research that we have for the Halloween event. And we will transfer this one on out. And we will go to our special research. And there's going to be 2 Pokemon rewards, so I want to make sure we have 2 spaces for them. So first we'll claim the XP. So that's 1080 XP. And then we're going to go ahead and claim this top reward, which is the Litwick. So we did see this one over there. It's a new Pokemon. It's going to be a Pokedex edition. And we're going to go ahead and Pineapp it. So unfortunately we didn't get our Yanmask Dex edition, the Yanmask Dex edition on camera because the screen recording didn't save for some reason. But we're going to get the Litwick Dex edition on our screen recording here, so there we go. And Litwick is registered to the Pokedex. And this one evolves at 25, so if we could get 1 more with the Pineapp and 1 more regular one, that would be enough to evolve it. And then we'll complete this last task here, which is a Sableye. And we'll try Pineapping it on this first try here, but I know Sableyes are pretty difficult to catch. We'll just use a golden raspberry on it. Wow, and this thing's like freaking out here. Wow, and it breaks out right away, and I don't know why it's giving us trouble. Alright, so we get the Great Throw on it, and we do have a golden raspberry, so I'm hoping that's enough to make it stay here. And Sableye is caught. So we'll go down to our research now. And we'll get 10 Pokeballs, 1080 Stardust, and 8 Silver Pineapple Berries. So we're going to go ahead and claim it here. And we'll move on to step 2. Maddie Mish, thanks so much for your help. I did some research on ghost type Pokemon, and I think there's a ghost and dark type Pokemon that's bound to a strange stone. I can't say for sure just yet, but it seems this Pokemon may actually be composed of 108 spirits bound together, so maybe if we catch 108 Pokemon, it will appear. Good luck, Maddie Mish, and would you keep the light on in the lab for me? All the spooky research is making my hair stand on end. So step 2 of a Spooky Message 2019 is catch 10 dark type Pokemon, spin 8 Pokestops you haven't visited before, and catch 108 Pokemon. So this is where we're going to leave the video for today. I actually am a huge football fan, as you probably noticed from some of my old videos and some of the t-shirts I wear. And the Giants and Cardinals are going to be playing each other in a little bit, and they're my top 2 favorite teams. Since I'm from New Jersey, grew up a Giants fan, moved to Arizona, have season tickets, so I'm a huge Cardinals fan as well. So I'm undecided on the game. I don't know who I want to win yet. I hope both teams play really well. But I'm going to go home, watch the game, edit this part 1 so far. Look for a park that's nearby that I haven't visited in a while or haven't visited at all, so hopefully I could get 8 new Pokestops, and then we'll catch up with you guys there once we get to that part of the video. And we'll thank you guys for watching part 1, and we'll see you soon for part 2.